You said? Quick 10. Sure. Yo, what's up, Ken? How you doing, bro? Put it on there. You're gonna give me a heart attack. What's wrong? So you just picked it up. You don't take a paper towel and grab it? That one napkin's not gonna do nothing. Mrs. K, man, what is going on with you? Did you forget to plug in today?
No, like I opened it. And there's two there.
You have no idea what you're doing, why you're doing it. You're just doing it because you see me do it, and then you're doing it. Let's have a GG. What up, Saquon?
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Eric Gordon.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. And he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Jazz.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
And it's blocked by Harden. Curry against Paul. It's tipped. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
What it do, bro? Consider the Harden. That's a big deal.
Here is Harden. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The open shot, Durant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled defensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys, we'll see if they can even it up.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message Coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his
G.
bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
And here are the Rockets now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Deep. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston. Here is Harden. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. But where they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Releases from 15, and he knocks down the jumper. And that's now 10 points for David West.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
Yeah, let's go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Yo, what happened to the playoff series that we have done? We gotta finish the month. We're not gonna have a chance.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month.
Yo, I really appreciate that shout-out video,
I just
man.
love
I
their
feel the same
offensive
way.
flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
They're good too,
And
bro.
that one's good. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here.
What the
And we still
fuck?
aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Paul, guarded by Curry. Ball passes to Tucker. Paul pulls up. Can't get it to go. Curry with some nice D. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Harden. Tops in scoring, second in steals, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Paul with the bucket.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And Durant backing in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that.
Yo, what up, Craig? Is that
How
you?
about the power and grace on that finish?
Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. And David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul
How
of
you
the
doing,
game.
Ron Moore, LeBron Moore, Ron Burgundy, and Ron
1:41 left in the first quarter. And it's Gordon penetrating. He dishes it to Mba Amute. Shot clock at 6. Curry with the steal.
That steal was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
For 3, Gordon. Thompson with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gives him the lead pass. Paul for 3. That's good. Paul's got 11 points.
We're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Run and gun basketball creates more looks, and he doesn't ever post up. Ever. You want to make it all bad there. If you want to make it all bad there, I'll just say it. You got it. I'm wasting
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Here is Durant. 13 points in the game.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
.44 seconds left in the first quarter. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Durant's got 15 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
That is good. 13 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Paul. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
For Houston, they have had
They
2
just fouled
chances
each other.
at the line already, making them both.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And both free throws good from Paul. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Durant. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. 17 points for David West.
And back and forth we go. That bucket
he's
is
quad
just
team.
another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot
If
for
you
shot,
made that,
play
like,
for
how
play.
is it
It
possible?
has been impressive.
If you made that.
One
Good
quarter in the
man.
books, and it's been a close one so far.
Fucking 10
The
lead
Warriors on
changes,
top,
probably.
up by 2. And will return shortly.
It doesn't tell you how many lead changes when you go into the stats. It only tells you who had the biggest lead. It doesn't tell you how many ties or nothing.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Gordon out there with Ryan Anderson. And it's Green. Then it's Nene in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid it underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Durant, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Nene, right side. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Back to Iguodala. Outside Durant. Outside Curry. Three-pointers off the mark. Gets trailed by 4. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Shot's good. Paul's got 17 now.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Look at that shot.
Well, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
That is a layup for him. Thank you guys for coming through, man. Who is in the cut? You know, half the time I don't even know who's watching. Sometimes you do, but I appreciate the Lurk Squad. Is that you or Hugh? Michael Jordan, that Smexy 3, that was fucking from way downtown. We are going to do a donation stream sometime this week. A donation shout out stream of all the people that have donated in the past, whatever it is. Dylan Nash, I don't know anyone named that. Was the changer, man.
And while we've got a chance, let's recap the stats for Ryan Anderson. 5th in steals, 12th in assists, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, I think we're
And
gonna
back
do
to
that,
what you said, I mean, he's stealth like a ninja. You had the ball, now you don't. And you never saw him coming.
He feeds it to Gordon. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Paul can't get that one to fall.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here. And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Gordon kicks to Paul. Takes the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And folks, he does
Let's
more
go.
than just...
Again? You mean this kind of just... You're out of control. Again with the donor hype? Holy shit, bro. You're out of control. Big love to you. Thank you,
points onto their lead. He
is
does
that
it with
you?
a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the
I
league,
know
guys,
you're
but
going
he
to
more than
CP3.
makes up
That's
for
the
that
only
lack of
person that can
size.
shoot.
Amazing aerial skills.
And the Rockets
You mean
making a
this kind
change
of
here.
donor?
Tucker's checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands.
He went to the bathroom. I'm like,
Is that you? I had to water the garden real quick. Mary Jane. Needed a splash.
In the league
Michael
and
Jordan,
generating the
MJ
most
with the
steals per
slow-mo.
game.
Is that you? You're gonna give
It's
me
stolen by
100 when
Curry.
you get taxes? No way. This guy. This motherfucking full court defense.
Now a timeout called by
Brandon
Golden State.
Archer. What up,
He
BA?
did not seem happy about how things are going on right now. And maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
We're hanging out with Shaq, Kenny, Chuck, and EJ. We're drinking some EJ. That's Easy Jesus. With the weed spray. The weed spray, it's like a gallon of smoke. Jimmy Fallon on coke. Must be the Stallions of both. The Yankees signed Garrett Cole. Yes, sir, bro. They're definitely going to win it this year. 9 years, 350, or like 250, $250 million contract. He striked out. He had to strike out in every single game he checked in the last season. That's how fucking good that guy is.
Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala outside. Passes it to Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Why should dunk the fucking son
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
The name. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Right side Curry. Right side Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. Outside for Durant. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Talk about a terrific game for David West. 19 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get high and stay hot from beyond.
The Rockets making a switch here. And Bahamonte's checked in.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Timeout called the Rockets. One of the stories here, David West getting it done today.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Watch Saquon Barkley. Oh, he cuts out to fake out. Look, wait. Oh, man. Oh, man, look. You got more Saquon Barkley, which I ain't once did, by the way. Takes out Eagles defensive back. What was it? Oh, shit.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in free throw percentage, 10th in steal, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Paul with the three. The long distance three is buried. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
It's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. The Warriors have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
Green's checked in for Houston.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. Paul dishes to Gordon. To Paul. Green. Guarded by Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Durant with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Is that you or is that you? Come on, Pete, continue to take the belt whoops. Just bend over, Pete. Yeah. You want to be mad now, you want to go mad? You mad? Sometimes I walk around with a candy in my head. Brush my tongue to Krispy Kreme ring donut and walk around 50.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen. And it's the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. And Thompson throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 22 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
The Warriors have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one drops. And the Rockets making a change here. Nene's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Gordon kicks to Green. Now the feed to Tucker. Back to Green. Whoops, they pick off the pass. The finish. The rejection by Paul. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. 1:30 left to play here in the half. Count that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnover.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Livingston hits both of them. Rockets trailed by 18. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Gordon kicks to Paul. Paul is doubled. Gordon from deep three-point range. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers. It certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Golden State. Paul. The Rockets again can't hit.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And the Warriors making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Almost perfect.
Houston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Harden outside to end the run. They get the rebound. Capella kicks to Ariza. Harden outside. It's stolen by Curry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got 11 points.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Houston. Just 3 on the clock. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green.
Look at that score.
13 points in the game.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Pete, what up, bro? He's back, so who the fuck is playing?
And we welcome you back to more NBA
playing a
action.
ghost?
Players looking hydrated and
Yeah,
plenty of
fucking
Gatorade to help them get their job done
Who the
tonight.
fuck is that
An
game
exceptional performance from David West.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now,
What?
Iguodala and Green are the forward pair. Curry is out there with Cook, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Young, and it's Livingston in for Cook. Outside Durant, Golden State moving it around. It's Curry outside. Paul with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 17. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's Capella missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Pass to Ariza. Kicks the ball. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got
What
enough
cheat?
room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Statistically speaking, let's
He
see
never
where the
gets
Rockets
out
sit
the
right
wild
now.
thing.
Second in scoring, 5th in rebounding. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And you talk about scoring. Tough to beat a team that can fill it up at all
let's fucking
levels.
go, baby.
Every time you get a bucket, they're coming right back at you with one of their own.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Is that you? It's gotta be you. It's gotta be Pete. You can stop bending over. You got fucked enough tonight. I'm glad that we used protection. Don't fuck without a condom. But tonight,
And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. But 3, Paul missing again.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
there's no
Really an
way.
extraordinary game for Paul. 25 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Chat has died.
Window
No one's in the
drop for
chat
Paul.
talking. Michael Jordan, what you going on?
And Paul drills both of them. Warriors leading by 17. Thompson outside. There's the dish to Curry.
It's
Out
all
of bounds. Houston takes
Eli
possession.
Manning, thanks for coming back, bro. We are beating ass in this one.
Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kicks it out to Paul. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. He lobs it up.
What?
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Gordon's checked in for Eric Gordon.
Is that you or
For
you?
Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Gordon kicks to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And he gets the bucket.
That's 3 balls.
Curry's got 16.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Paul dishes to Tucker. With the lead pass. He has a highlight
What up,
reel
bro?
unto himself, guys.
He's at work right
Wow.
now.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Rockets trail by 20. Harden kicks to Paul. From deep. Rebounded by McGee.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Ian Clark comes in for Brandon Bass. And John Wall subbed in for David West.
John
So
Wall.
he gets them both. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Gordon, the pass to Tucker. Back to Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Gortat's checked in for JaVale McGee. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Paul with the 3. The Rockets with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Oh,
And that'll
shit,
be Golden
that
State
block.
as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Tucker. 10th in steals, 10th in three-point field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Pachulia dishes to Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that, ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Here's Livingston. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Ariza's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some
block.
points.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender,
Yo, what
challenge
up,
the
brother?
three-point
Is
shooter,
that
but
you?
run by him.
What up,
Not
703?
into
What it do? What it
The
do?
Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in.
Effort-tastic. What up, bro?
And even though they're down, they are putting on a
This
show
guy, he's getting
at the
so
free
beat
throw
so
line.
bad. I
Yeah,
got
they're making the most of their opportunity.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
It's not a
Not
penny.
improbable, but it is
not a penny.
possible, partner. It is
And
possible.
think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. And he's clearly led the way
Not getting
offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last
No Sunday
disqualifying
shout-outs
foul.
today because
And guys, let's get your take on the score breakdown for the Warriors.
next Sunday and Wednesday.
And you really can't
is
help
the
but
donation
notice
stream.
all the points they've
Gonna show
continued
love to
to
everyone
get
that
off
donated
turnovers.
recently.
They've been
It's
firing
gotta
on
be
all
you, man.
cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really
gotta
run the
be.
break well.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. No good from outside.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Ariza kicks to Harden. From the arc. The rebound by Gortat. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Cook.
25.
Takes it off the glass.
Killing them.
Cook's
I'm doing good
got his
today,
first
man.
points
Thank
of the
you
game.
for coming through. How you
They
doing?
should continue
You have
to
a
get
good
the ball
weekend?
inside.
What's
The
good in
defense
that?
struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Rockets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The Warriors making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Yo, Josh
And a big
Gordon,
lead
what
for
up,
them on
homie?
both the
Good to see you
scoreboard
too, man. If you guys
and
don't
the
know each
backcourt
other,
thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity
Jordan.
stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Great touch on the 16-footer.
McGee with the jumper.
McGee's got 4 points
You know
this
this is
quarter.
a video game.
Here's Harden. No good on the quick three.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment.
Man, what up,
Make
bro?
sure
How you
there's
doing
actually
today? Wednesday,
a buzzer to beat.
GTA.
Houston
You guys
making
want to
some
get
changes.
down on Wednesday?
Nene's
Hit me up
checked
on the
in,
PS4.
and it's Green and for Eric Horton.
KS718.
He's off on the first.
We're going to do a lot of preps, a lot of setups, and some heists.
And he's good on the
I got a
second.
team. I'm ready to roll.
And
Already
for
got one
Houston, they're
person. I
shooting
need 2 more
31% here in
people.
the
So
third.
Alice
Offensively, they
and
are
ET,
looking
if you
bleak.
guys are down with the get downs, let me know.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Paul from the corner.
This guy I'm
Shot
playing
is
right
good
now
that time.
is from Zimbabwe.
Paul's got
He's
34.
got 17 kids.
And Durant, here we go. Green dishes to Thompson. Stolen by Tucker.
Really? Did you just call a timeout with 1 second left?
Now a
Trying to go
timeout
live.
called by
Nope.
Houston.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign.
Thank you guys for coming
They need to
through,
focus
man.
on
All
moving their
support
feet,
each other up.
keeping their
It's
hands
gotta
up,
be
and
you.
defending without fouling.
And as it goes out of bounds,
Oh,
Houston
no.
able to keep the ball here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on
Yo,
that
DJ
pass
Curry,
and
what
tip
up,
it out of
bro?
bounds.
I hope
Just
you
a
cheer
whisker
up, man.
away
DJ
from coming up with the
motherfucking
steal
Curry,
there.
Steph Curry with the shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter,
Hey,
pretty
DJ,
much a
what up,
blowout.
bro?
It's been a
I'm doing
one-sided
good, man.
affair.
How's it going with you?
The Warriors
Yo, you got the new
welcome
Call of
back
Duty
as we
Modern
get ready to
Warfare.
start the
You got
fourth quarter.
GTA on
Not exactly
Wednesday.
a nail-biter
It's
here,
going
but you
down.
never know.
Preps, setups, and heists on GTA.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6
There's
tonight
gotta
when
be
they've
you.
let it fly from downtown. They've got Nene. Green is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Nene. And at the pivot spot,
man,
manning the
get a
middle.
shot.
That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Today's a good
Paul
day,
for
man. What do
three.
you guys think? Yo, Mr.
Anderson kicks to Nene.
Carmelo Anthony's
Paul.
here. What up, Melo?
And a miss
How you
there
doing,
on the
bro?
triple.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a
Let's
factor.
go. Thank you guys for dropping
They
the leg,
are
man.
killing
Saquon.
them
Where
on the
fuck is
interior.
Saquon
Yeah,
Barkley?
you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the
This will be a
defenders are just
two-game
not
win
being
streak
aggressive
after
enough down low.
obliteration
You got to play with some
on the Rockets
physicality in the paint.
Houston. Always went on the
Houston's
road,
gotten off to
man.
an 0 for 2 start
My
from
lose
downtown here in
percentage
the
on the
fourth
road
quarter.
is 4%.
But they'll get
My
another
win
chance.
percentage on the road,
Nene,
obviously,
the pass to Johnson.
96%. They have
Nene kicks to
900
Johnson.
and like 12
Anderson outside.
2K wins.
Houston moving it around. The offensive rebound.
Oh,
They
man,
kick
up
it out to
fucking
Green.
rebounds,
Paul
man.
launches it. It's rebounded by West.
Yeah, you
It
can't
just
pause
hasn't been
it
a very
unless
good
you,
day for him, guys. They need him to start
get a
burying some
slam
of those.
like that. Shout out to
then
the 10
Durant
hanging
with
out,
the
man. What's
dunk.
up, guys?
Boy, the prettiest play in
Jazz.
basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I
Yo,
don't think you're going to get an
Jazz.
argument there. Everybody
What's going
loves
on,
the
brother?
alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless
Are you chilling on
you're
the cut
the
tonight like a
dunky.
G?
Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to
Hell
stay
no.
away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Thank you guys for coming through.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a
David
lift
West.
when they need it.
Oh, we're getting a new 2K
Into
soon
Nene.
now. What the fuck was that?
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You
Hey,
think they
Alex.
can keep it in back?
Hit me up on the
The Rockets
PSN
making
on
a switch
Wednesday if
here.
you want to come get down.
Here's
You're always
Curry.
welcome to hang out.
Fires the three. They get it back. West dishes to Durant. Pass to Curry. Back to Durant. And it's off from three-point range.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half.
See, one thing about Pete, he never
bageled
quits.
in the second.
Easy to see
Hasn't
who's
hit
going to win
nothing
that
from
race.
3.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that
Thank
time.
you guys for coming through.
You
Shout
know
out
what?
to
You've
the
got
9
to
in the
always
chat,
be in
man.
control of your emotions.
Straight
What the
frustration
fuck
right
was
there.
that?
And I agree with
It's
you.
supposed to be alive on the
Self-control
inbounds.
of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Tries it again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance
This
to
guy,
make it
Pete,
3.
man, Pete Zacharini.
No matter what they've tried,
Message
the
on
defense
Twitter,
has not
hit
been
me
able
up
to provide
at
them the
2
ball
pass,
in the
bro.
paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game,
Instagram,
Frank, because whenever they've gotten the ball in
likes,
the
1
paint,
dislike,
good
still
things
a
have
view.
happened.
It's support. That's the support thing is a good
The
job, man.
Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Curry with another miss.
Has not hit 1 shot. Come on, man. I know I'm just jacking up threes, but I'm up by 25. Is that
Houston's
you or you?
just a little under 2.5 minutes have
Waiting
passed
for
now here in the
Christmas? I
fourth.
can't wait until it's
Shoots it.
over.
Certainly not the
Get to
performance
New
that I
Year's,
thought
we get
we'd
the
get
party
out of them in
going.
this half. They haven't been very effective on offense, especially in their half-court game.
That's a
I mean, when you're
goaltend.
not
I'll
able to
take
get out
that.
and
Let's
run,
go.
and you've got to be solid in the half-court.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Harden inside the three-point line. Nene, the pass to Green. Got a piece of it. Ba'amute with the steal. Leaps for it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Come on, man.
A shot by Ariza. Nene gets to Ariza.
Let's get this shit over with. No fouls, no timeouts. Let's just get it over with. It's over.
A second chance effort. Houston gets it back. Here's Nene. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Man.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Ariza. The pass to Green. Again, the miss by Green. Ba'amute with the steal.
Yeah, Butterfingers, you can't get the
And I'll bet
rebound
his
up.
percentage is pretty high from that range.
Warriors leading by 23. It's Harden with the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not
This guy
insurmountable.
is
Hey,
foul.
Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. No good.
Come on, man.
Good D by Ariza.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And here's Harden for 3. Warriors with the rebound. It's stolen by Green. Harden with it. From deep three-point range. They get it again. Green kicks to Mba'amute. Stolen away. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Mba'amute. Thompson passes to
Is that
Livingston.
you or you?
Feeds it to Bell.
Yeah.
Poked away. Livingston dishes to Bell. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Is that you?
And the fans already heading for the exit. Clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots
Down
and
for another
controlling
game
everything.
or some Call of Duty, man. What it do? Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out.
No good on the free throw.
That was perfect.
And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's
I think
checked
he missed
in.
one free throw. Or it was Iguodala.
And he sinks the second.
Is that you? So what do you say? Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered?
The Rockets
Michael
shooting has been a
Jordan's
little
gonna
ragged, just 38%
Get
from the
down with
field.
this with Kim.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes
Kimberly
possession.
from Power Rangers. That's what I meant to say. Kimberly.
Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That is just
Seven
a
feet tall
careless
and you can't throw
turnover.
it down.
You've got to be smarter in those.
Good game though, bro.
And the Warriors making a change here. From deep, Green. Rebound by JaVale McGee. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Oh.
And Thompson gets it to
Shake
go.
and bake with the crossover. You
want to
see
say
that?
they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw
take
salt
that. Let's
all
go.
in that wound.
That would be a two-game
He
win
looked
streak. Good
clumsy
game.
on
So
that one. He
NBA,
was
another
not
game with
going to get away
NBA
with
or
that.
Call of Duty
Yeah, he
Modern
climbed all
Warfare
over him. I mean, there's a
Remastered on the
picture of
P4.
that one in
Me,
the
you, MJ,
officiating
and Mrs.
manual. So
Chaos.
clear, easy
She's gonna
call.
get down. She said maybe.
The first one falls. And the Rockets making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line
Man,
that time.
Durant had like 16
Now,
or
here's
15 in the
Anderson.
first quarter.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
91 to
That's a
66.
major mental
Crazy
mistake. I
game.
mean, there's no other way for me
lot
to
of lead
describe it.
changes
He
in
didn't
that
know where
first
he was
half,
on the
but
court. That's a basic fundamental. You
These
have to be
motherfucking
alert to
Warriors
where you
stepped
are.
up.
Here's Curry. It's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game
Is
here.
that you?
This one was over well before the final
Is
buzz.
that
The fans were waiting
You wanna
for
do NBA
something to
again?
get excited about,
Okay.
Greg, but they never got it.
I'm down
They
for
sure
that.
didn't. I mean, they just rolled
NBA,
to the swing.
that's
They
a
made
good
it look
look.
really easy.
Hungry
What an
Gecko.
efficient
What's up,
performance
bro?
at both ends.
I'm not on your channel. You're not on my
For
channel.
Clark
Let's
Kellogg,
support
Greg
each other
Anthony,
up.
and Doris
It's gotta
Burke.
be
This
you.
is Kevin Harlan thanking you for
that
tuning
you?
in. Last but not least,
that you or
here
you?
is your Jordan Player of the Game, David West.
Who is that dude? Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button if you want. It don't matter. But we're getting it. Some NBA. Your shirts? Some Call of Duty, man. Because I want to open up the club and play music tonight. Yeah, I'm thinking Call of Duty, man. We played 2 games. We'll get down tomorrow. Modern Warfare Remastered. Michael Jordan, me, and you, Mrs. Chaos. Let's get it. Get on that for about an hour and a half and play music and open up the club, man. Is that you or Q? I don't know who the fuck it is, but it doesn't matter. Because that is a dub with the dubs. Pun intended. Today's a good day, man. Is that you? It's gotta be. Michael Jordan went to Dono Hype before. Appreciate that $5 Dono Hype. He had 33 the whole game. Man, he said don't smile too hard because your fucking lips are gonna bleed. Yes, that's our 914th win. No doubt about it. So let's look at the rank. We're 70 now. We used to be number 30, but now we're 70. Rocking idiots and fills. So, when in doubt, see you on the next route. But for now,